Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title, we're gonna be talking about what's on my iPad today. So I've been getting lots of questions about how you can use it for school, how you can use it in your daily life. Do you really need one? Let's get into it. So this is my case, a very protective case, because we can't manage to drop and broke up, and it's like it's expensive, right? So this is the 10th generation pink edition. It's 10 inches, so it's a good size. It's a very good size, I would say. So it also has my name imprinted here. It was an option on the Apple Store and it wasn't for extra cost. I'm like, okay, why not get my name on my iPad, right? So I did. And I also got the iPad, the pencil, cutie patootie. I didn't get any pencil accessories because I don't feel like it's needed, but if you want to, I think you should. This is my home screen. I wanted to be some type of pink, but not completely pink. And then you can touch the top of it to open. So that's how it opens. So this is the home screen. I'm gonna have it screen carded on the screen for you. It's cherries and something cute and girly. And the home, as you get to the home screen, you're gonna see that I have a lot of widgets. I just took them off of Pinterest. I just wanted to have like a pink theme, right? You get it? Because it's pink and cream. So that you can do this, keep going, all that stuff. You just go on Pinterest, you type in like widgets for iPad and it will come up. And you can choose the size of the widget if you want it to be different sizes. So I use Widget Smith. This is where you add the widgets that you like to have on your iPad, and you can choose if you want it to be small, if you want it to be medium size, if you want it to be large, and all of that. And you choose it that way. And I also added a nice little calendar. You can change the color of the calendar if you like, in whatever theme you like. And if you want it to be silver, if you want it to be gold, all that, it's all there, and you can customize it if you would like. My favorite app on the iPad is GoodNotes. If you don't have GoodNotes, what are you doing? If you're a student, even if you're not a student but you're a very well organized person, then you should definitely have GoodNotes. I have the unpaid version. That's a version where you only get three documents that you can use. However, I am looking into getting the paid version because I need more books or documents to open for school. But this is what I have so far. So as a student, I have all my important dates on one place. Like when everything is due, it's just one page. I know when this is going on, when this is going out. So I know when everything is happening, when it's due, right? Important dates. Important dates is like a book. Where it says English, that's like a document. With that document, you can open different books in it. So if I open English, it's going to open to a book, right? And you can add different pages as you go along, if you would like. So I could use that document to create multiple additional books and stuff for different classes of English, if that's what I want to do. So this is why I love GoodNotes. And Christmas is coming up, so I have a Christmas thing because I like to see things visually. So I have what I want for Christmas ideas, Christmas menu, all that. I'm a very organized person. I like to believe so. So if you love organization, if you are going to school, you have to have GoodNotes. It only makes sense. So that's one of my favorite apps. And also for GoodNotes, you see I have some very cutesy fonts, like these where schedule is and stuff like that. It doesn't necessarily come on the iPad. You have to get the fonts on your own. So I use iFont, and in iFont I can add the fonts from dafont.com. So I go on dafont.com, type in the fonts that I want, send it to iFont, and I can send it directly to GoodNotes, and that's how I use it. Other than GoodNotes, I really got the iPad for editing my YouTube videos and for school. For the school section, I also have Google Calendar. That's where I input all my important dates every time school is keeping, because I go to school online, so I have different dates when it's starting, when it's going to happen, stuff like that. So on each, what I do is I color code it. So everything that's red, that's an assignment due. It could be an individual assignment, a group assignment. Once it's an assignment, it's going to be red. So I know that, okay, whenever I see red, assignment due. And for the subjects, the different subjects, I just choose a random color, make sure it's different so I can know that, oh, green is econ, peach is IT. So now where peaches is IT, you know what I'm saying? Just color code it so that you can know what's up and know what's happening. So even though in GoodNotes I have everything written down, in my calendar is gonna alert me. My calendar is gonna send me a reminder, and my phone is also synced to my phone. So if I have a class coming up, I will see that, oh, on the calendar, English is happening at 5:30, and it'll give me an update or a reminder. Love that for me. So I think that ends the class session, like what I do for school type of stuff. Now how I use it for content creation. So I have this editing shortcut here, and I have my Canva, my CapCut, Pinterest, and all the good stuff. Pinterest is that girl. So for editing, of course, I have Canva for my thumbnails, and that is where I edit my thumbnails, just like this one. So this is where I edit it and stuff. So with Canva, I find it easier to edit when you have a bigger screen. So on my phone, it's so small, you can't really, it's harder to use it on a smaller screen. And whereas you have the pencil, you just skip through and go through, makes it so much easier to use. So so I use Canva for my thumbnails. I use CapCut to, of course, edit and cut videos and stuff like that. That's where all the video creation happen. I use my eraser to erase the backgrounds of things that I want to use in my videos. And of course, Pinterest is Pinterest for everything. I Pinterest for ideas, for nails ideas, to add stuff to my thumbnail. Pinterest is really just that girl. Now let's get into entertainment. What do I use it for entertainment for? So I have Netflix. It's nice to just lay in bed and watch Netflix on a smaller, bigger screen. If you don't really want it on a big TV and the phone is really small, you can just use the iPad. I don't really game a lot, but I think this game is therapeutic. It's like it's painting, and because you have the pencil, it's just so relaxing to paint stuff. Like, who knew I like painting stuff or coloring? You choose the color that you like at the end. You just touch and color. Fun, right? Very fun. So this app is called The Lake, I believe. Lake. It's very fun if you want something therapeutic. I use it like a relaxer. It's what I use to like calm my mind and, you know, be in tuned. Love that app. I also have the famous Temple Run, because Temple Run is just is an OG. And there's this app called the Good Pizza app, where you can make different pizzas, and it's a fun little game. It's a fun little situation. Also, other people like to use their iPad on the side, like this way, but I prefer it like a phone, this way. I also have Block Blast. It's a very addictive game. It's very fun to play if you like to put things together and stuff like that. Perfect for you. Like it, love it, we love her. I have Sheet on my phone, but I do use it on the iPad sometimes. But I mostly use the iPad for school and editing. That's what I use it for mostly. So of course I would have Zoom and stuff like that. I also have a flip clock. You know when you see those aesthetic videos and they start them off by showing what the clock is saying, and then they start the day? This is what they be using. So this is the flip clock. You put it down and then it shows you like the time. Now let's get into if you should have an iPad. Now, initially when I got the iPad, I didn't get the pencil at the same time, because I'm like, I don't need a pencil. But Honestly, if you have an iPad, you have to have a pencil. It only makes sense because typing without the pencil and moving the apps without the pencil is kind of tiring because it's a bigger screen. Your hand is moving way across a bigger screen. So getting the pencil is a must if you decide to get the iPad. Because I thought it wasn't a must and I had to get it. No, do you need an iPad? You have to think about your lifestyle because honestly, an iPad is definitely not a need for everyone. It's honestly does the same thing that your phone does, just on a bigger screen. No, is a bigger screen important to you? Do you go to school? Like, honestly, if you go to school, this can definitely replace your notebook and have everything all in one place. It can definitely replace the notebook because right now I don't use my notebooks anymore because this is my notebook. It's all in one place. I like that it's all compatible. I can take it anywhere I want to, and I got it for editing my YouTube videos. Are you doing YouTube? Are you doing content creation where you would need an iPad for a bigger screen? Because I'm so used to having editing on my phone, I can't really transition to editing on a laptop to be my upgrade because it's completely different when you can touch what you want and you can't have to type and use the, not for me. So that is why I got the iPad, where it's a bigger screen, more storage. It's 256 gigabytes. So it has, I purposely got it to have this storage because I know I'm going to be editing a lot of stuff on this and sending over a lot of pictures from my phone to the iPad. So that is how it is important to me. So if you're not doing content creation, if you don't go to school, you don't really need an iPad. Honestly, you really don't need it if you don't do those things. Because the only other reason, other from content creation, editing, and going to school, is probably for entertainment, when you want to watch Netflix on it on a bigger screen, then do you, if you can afford it. But if you really have to penny pinch to really get an iPad, you don't need it unless you are going to school or editing. That is my final thought. That's what I think. These are my thoughts on getting an iPad. If you have any questions or concerns, you can leave a comment down below, and remember to subscribe and leave a like. Thank you for watching.